Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, this is a later night video than I would normally film. It's about 11 o'clock, I think. Yes. So it's about 11 o'clock. I have just got round to looking at my check-in, which is what we're going to do today, because I have been helping my mum get ready for our friends arriving tomorrow, when I've decided to put my Christmas decorations up and tidy the house and all of that sort of stuff. So I've got all of that done, and then I just sat down and I was like, I haven't done my check-in, and if I don't do it today and sort of at least look at cash stuffing and all of that sort of stuff, it's all going to go out the window tomorrow. So I thought I'd sit down and get it all filmed for you guys. So we have our wallet, we have our spending for the week, and I also have my budget sheets all sorted. It's not too bad of a week, pretty good I think. So we will do that, and then because it is the end of the month, we will deal with anything that's left in my back to bank envelope, which is looking pretty good if I'm honest, and also we'll have a quick swizz through the sinking funds as well. I have just realised I haven't looked to see whether I needed to delete anything off the sinking funds bit, but we'll do that as we go across. It's fine. So I'll put my wallet to one side, my purse to one side for now, and then we will have a look at the spending. I'm hoping this looks okay for you guys. I can't work out if it's a bit dark, but unfortunately it's dark outside and I'm working with whatever light I can get. So the week is this is the closeout for November. So we've got our last week, which was from the 25th to the 25th of November to the 1st of December. Monday was a lovely no spend day, really happy with that. Tuesday I nipped to Aldi because I needed to do some baking on my day off on Thursday. So I needed to pick up all of the bits that I needed for that. So that was £14.71. I put fuel in my car as well, which was just 1 penny over, so that was £20 and a penny. Then it was my other half's birthday on Wednesday, so I used some of my date night money, I think it was, for the train ticket to Harrogate. I also used my credit card for some of the transactions, because not everywhere takes cash, and obviously it was the day before payday, so I've taken that out of my date night fund as well. So and I have paid some money, extra money onto that, so that covers that. Then Thursday was payday. I nipped at Asda just for a couple of little things at £2.50, and then I took him sort of shopping. I had a gift card for Five Guys left over from my birthday, so I paid for most of the meal and he paid for the little bit after. It was my payday, so I treated us to a coffee before we left the shopping centre, and I bought a couple of gifts from my gifts sinking fund, so that's what the £10.99 and the £13.70 was. Friday I was back at work, so it was a no spend day. Then Saturday I went into town with my mum and co, and I bought us some coffees at £14.10. Which was out of my money. I bought a Christmas present on Amazon, so that was £17. That obviously came out of my Christmas fund. And then we nipped to the pet shop because I realised that my mum had very little food left for him, so I picked that up and some little treats. So that was £53.07. So what I've decided to do is, because I haven't cashed stuff for the month yet, and I'm pretty sure I have no I've got no fur baby money, so I obviously won't stuff that sinking fund when I do my monthly cash stuffing, because I've already used the money, and the extra £3.07 I've taken out of my own spending, so that sorts that out. And then today has been a no spend day for me. I went with my mum to the supermarket just to get what we kind of need for most of the week, and pick a few bits and bats up while our friends are here, and it was quite a bit of money, so I will be putting some money towards things this week that might not necessarily be within my budget, but as she spent over £100 at the supermarket today, and I am going to be eating with her most of the week. Obviously I need to put a little bit of money towards that. So that's the spending for the month. So we'll go to our week 5 budget sheet. So we started off the week with a rollover of £152.90. My salary then came in, which was I was expecting it to be more, because obviously I've had the pay increase anyway, as I've discussed before, but I did some overtime in October, so that would have bumped it up anyway. So it was £2,405.01. Then obviously I put my week 5 money in that I'd saved, so that was £75. And then I got a cash back on my account of £4.49, which really confused me, but essentially I'd signed up to a cashback to do with Morrison's, so I got a percentage of what I'd spent at the supermarket online back in my account. I'd spent about 80 odd pounds throughout the month, and I got £4.49 back, which, you know, doesn't seem a lot, but as my grandma used to say, out is better than nout, you know, so I'm happy for it to be in my pocket and nobody else's, so that's fine. So that was a total of £2,637.40. So most of my direct debits came out as I expected. The internet, the mobile, the Kindle, the life insurance, the water, utilities, my car insurance, Netflix, my Currys insurance, my Prime, all came out as expected. These ones will all come out. They're all due on the 1st, which obviously is today, which is a Sunday, so they'll come out tomorrow. And then my credit card, I obviously had budgeted on the minimum payment for last month because I didn't have it when I did my budget with me, and it was actually less. My minimum payment was £65.53. I did put some extra onto my credit card this week that I had left over, but it was literally the day before my direct debit was due to go out, so the direct debit went out anyway, which is not a problem because it means that there was even more paid off. So that only ended up being £341.93 in bills. I've just realised I haven't actually totaled this, have I? So 2,637.40 minus 341.93. So that leaves us with £2,295.47, which is good. Then we had, I spent the full amount of food in the end, even though I didn't get a sort of online order throughout the week. I've spent the full £30. Then I spent the full on fuel. It was an extra penny, which I've used, taken off the spends. So the spends, I actually spent £16.49 of that, and nothing of my miscellaneous fund, which was great. So that was £66.49 in the end. So we'll just take that off. And as always, my dog has started to cry in the background because obviously I've started to film. I don't know why, probably because it's late and he wants to go to bed. So the challenges money should be what's left from my wallet. So as we said, I spent all the food, all the fuel. The spending is some change, so I will just take these out of here. Yes, he's now come in deciding to cry at me because I know he wants a treat. So that is the spending money, and then we have the £5 miscellaneous left as well, so that's good. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 52, which is what I've got here. That's great. My I put the full 50 into sinking funds. If you saw my cash stuffing video, you'll know that already. Same with my minis. If you've watched that, I put the £20 in. And then I actually had £42.39 left in the bank the day before payday, which is what I transferred over to my Monzo, which is where my credit card sort of savings pot is, which is what helped me be able to put an extra credit card payment on this month. So that was good. So that meant a total of £120.91. So we'll take that off. So that leaves us with £2,108.07. And then I just had the £1.13 for my overdraft. So that left us at the end of the month on £2,106.94, which is absolutely fabulous going into December. Which, yeah, we're in December, guys. It's come round quick. It's come round quick. So that's obviously quite a lot, quite a bit more than I was I've budgeted for, which is great because I have got stuff on. I'm just going to give him a quick stick because it might shut him up. There we go. One of them. Run in. Good boy. So, because he has got water, but I'm just going to fill that up a little bit more just in case. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a social week, so any extra money is good for me. I'm really happy with, so that's great. So we'll pop this money away into our savings, and then I will deal with, in fact, shall I do it all together? I might as well do it all together because I've got quite a wodge of back to bank money. So, which I've just realised probably would be good if I actually counted it up, and then I could actually put it on my sinking funds sheet, can't I, for next week. So there we go. So from my back to bank money, I've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105, which I'm really impressed with actually. That's more than I thought it was going to be. A lot more. So that is £105. Then we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's a £9. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, that's 3, 10, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55 pence. 55p. So that means we've got 105 plus 9 plus £3.55. So that is actually £117.55 we're putting into that. So that's absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with that. So yeah, because this is already obviously on my budget sheet. I'll put these on the budget sheets later, probably on next week's, and we'll sort all that out. So let's put the notes together, and then we'll sort all of those coins out. And typically, now I've given him a bone, he wants to go out for a week. It's a good job he's cute. So there we go. Right, so our notes always go into our 52 weeks. Anybody would think I'd not completed any challenges out of this week because it still feels really, really fat. So the 52-week challenge, we have got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110 pounds going into that. Wow, that's more than I thought. So 110 pounds. So let's see what we can take off here. I'm going to try and go for the bigger numbers, because they're the ones obviously that I'm going to struggle with. So we've got 110, haven't we? That's what I said. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, well, yeah, 110. So we will take off the 45. And then we'll take off a 40, because I think that's the next one, isn't it? And then that leaves us with 25, which we have got. We'll use that one there, 25. So that's great. So we'll pop this money in here. So again, I'm not going to count this up particularly with you guys, because I like to have it as a bit of a surprise when I do it at the end of the year. So normally what I would do with this is I would I'd sort of wait until it was completed before I sort of finished it. But what I think I'm going to do with the 52-week challenge is I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it for my money like I do of my wallets, but I'm also going to use it for one of my savings for one of the holidays, I think next year as well, just so that I can try and maybe bulk it up. My idea is to try and save some money as part of my budget towards this every week, so that part of it kind of goes into there, just because it's that holiday to India in January of 26 that's going to be the one that kind of gets me. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. So I will empty the 52-week challenge in January, probably. Yeah, I'll probably do it New Year, or maybe just before New Year. I haven't quite decided yet, so that we can start afresh with this in the new year and sort of use that towards bulking it up and everything. So yeah, so that's what that one's going to be. So that's the heads and tails challenge. So now we just need to work out. So we had 117.55 plus the £8.52 we already had. And then we've just put away 110. So that leaves us with £16.07, which is not bad at all. This is the problem now. I can never find the bloody penny challenge. There we are. I'm going to either put it right at the beginning or right at the end of this next year, so that we've got it. So let's see how many of these we can take off. So yeah, so we've got 86, 85. I've just realised I've pressed. Oh no, I've done it right. Minus 84, minus 83, minus 82, and minus 81. So that leaves us with £11.06. So minus 80. Minus 79, minus 78, no, let me go, minus 0.78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73. That leaves us with £4.94. So we've got minus 72, minus 71, and minus 70, minus 69, minus 68, minus 67, then minus 66, and that leaves us with 11 pence. So let's take that off, and then we will take off, that's like 3 lines worth of stuff, so that's really good. I am going to carry on with this penny challenge right up to probably Christmas week, because usually then I'll sort of get my sister to take it to the bank, either with me or you know, I give her last time I gave her it all in like little bags, because I won't be funny, guys, but this thing's heavy. Sort of thing. But yeah, what I will do is, if I can't do it with her over the Christmas period, I'll take the notes out of here, obviously, and I will just bag everything up for her to take to the bank when she gets a chance. She does work from home, but so she, you know, it just depends on when she gets a chance. Sometimes she comes, if she's over here on a Saturday and we've got time, we can go in together, but a lot of the time it's just easier for her and for myself to just give her that, and then she can kind of go and do it for me whenever she gets the chance, you know, because she does it as a favour to me, so it's great. So the last thing to do then, now we've done that, is the sinking funds. So, sinking funds. Oh, we should just have enough without me having to cross all these off this time. In fact, what I will do though is I will just cross these out. So, this is one of the reasons that I'm going to use different sinking fund sort of paperwork, I guess you could call it, when in the new year, because there isn't enough room really for me to do it how I usually do. So the ones I've seen is the Glorious Money Day ones, which look like they are really going to be sort of how I sort of do my sinking fund updates. Unfortunately, her shop is on holiday at the moment, which means they won't even let me do the digital downloads. So obviously I'll have to wait until she comes back off her shop holiday. I'm assuming that might not be until after Christmas now, but we'll use this at the end of December, so I won't actually need her sinking fund ones until the end of January if needs be, which I would have thought she will be open hopefully before then. So we will start top to bottom and just kind of see where we are at. So obviously our emergency fund is fully funded. We have that lovely £1,000 placeholder in there, so that is that. I have moved my emergency fund into a savings account. I did that, and we've already made something like 36 pence sort of thing for the month. So yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Hopefully I won't need it. It's one that I can instantly remove my money from if I do need it, but whilst ever the emergency fund money is in there, it's kind of accumulating a little bit of money of its own accord anyway, so that's great. So car insurance had £43 last month, and it has now got 120, 40, 100 and, yeah, 120, 40, 50, £150 in there. So that is great stuff. My car insurance is due in February. I don't think it'll be up to £500 before then, but you know, there is worse things. So my holiday money, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, £124. So obviously that has gone down, but if you've watched my recent videos, you'll know I have just booked my summer holiday in June with my other half. So I gave him £510 towards that, which obviously only left me with £4, so that's fine. Normally I would give him that money, but what I'm going to do, because our friends are here from Germany, we kind of kind of do a bit of a kitty. So because of that, I'm going to leave it in, and obviously I'm going to stuff it for the month as well. So I'll use some money out of there if needs be. There is my social fund as well, so if I can kind of use that instead, I will do, but it's there in case I need it whilst they are here. So my boiler money was at 1,215. Last month we've got 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 75. So 1,265, 1,265. So that's good. It's getting up nicely. The boiler gentleman, the man who does the boilers, is off for an operation at the moment. So obviously that will wait until New Year now. So Christmas, I'm not going to count the Christmas money, because obviously I've started to spend it. But I'm also not going to, so I'm not going to write on here actually what I've got at the moment. The reason for that is because it's too confusing, because I've got some money in an account, some money obviously here, and I've spent some of it because I've started doing my Christmas shopping. So I'm just going to put the £500 that I know is definitely in there, just so that we've kind of got that. And then obviously, in fact, no, it's more than 500, I think, isn't it? Because I saved the 500. So we saved the 500, and then we also had 75. So we've got 575 actually that we've saved towards Christmas so far. Yeah, there we go. 575, which is great stuff. And again, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put some money into it again this month, just to bulk it up for the last bit. So yeah, obviously next year Christmas will not be in here, it will be in a separate binder, so we should be able to keep track a little bit better of exactly what we've there we go, saved, because it's in different, it's going to be in slightly different challenges rather than just one tracker. So yeah, so that's that. So Spar Fund had £8 last month. We have got 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, £59 in there now. So that is great stuff. Obviously everything's kind of gone up a little bit, due to the fact that I got my back pay, and so we were able to do a bit of a cash stuffing with that. If you haven't watched that, that is on my channel. So I got my back pay, and what I did is I rolled what I call the scary dice, which is from my 2k challenge, which it's kind of like in tens up to £100, and sort of stuffed to try and bulk out some of those annual funds. So car maintenance is another one that is going to move into the annuals folder. So from January, the emergency fund is going to come out of the black binder, and this car maintenance is going to go in it, with the savings challenge that I've got in the challenges binder as well, so we can sort of save towards that. So car maintenance last month had £23 in it. It has now got £123 in it. So yeah, my service is probably going to be due around about Christmas or New Year, so that is always good to sort of go towards it. We can always stuff some more as well in that. So hair and beauty is empty, and it was empty last month because I've had my hair done. So date night has only got £2.50 in, so I'm going to take the 50p out. There we go, and we'll just leave the £2 in. If you haven't been here before, you won't know that I don't really like anything less than a pound coins in these folders. What I'll usually do is leave them in throughout the month and take them out at the end of the month. The only discrepancy really with that is obviously Christmas, because I'm spending it on an ongoing basis at the moment. So gifts has got nothing because we've just spent it all, so that's that. So healthcare had £7 in it, and it's still got the £7 in. So that's that one. House should still have the £40 in it that it had, which it has. I haven't been adding to these because I took the trackers out, so now I just I've been adding to them at the moment as I've needed them, and then obviously we will be doing it with some of the other challenges and minis and stuff. So Shows has got nothing still, had nothing last month. Fur Baby has got nothing left as it did last month. Slimming World had nothing, but they should have £30 in, 10, 20, 30. So that will pay for my countdown. I am not going next week because obviously my friends are here. So I will look at purchasing that the week after. And then Self-Care has got nothing in it either at the moment. So that should be everything. Let me just check in case I've missed one off like I had last time. No. So there, I've got the 50p and I will put that into to that. So where the Slimming World's concerned, my consultant has just unfortunately left quite suddenly because of health and personal issues and things. I am on the social team, and it's something that I am sort of thinking about for the new year because I'm not sure whether I'm going to carry on. There are times where I've really not been in it and I've only sort of stuck around because I'm on the social team and things like that. So I'm not gonna make any like sudden decisions. You know, I don't want to be making anything very quick. I want to sort of take the time to think about it properly and then decide whether I want to take a break or, you know, what I want to do with it really. So, yeah, we'll just wait and see. So we have got, that's really good. So we have got £3,375 in sinking funds at the end of November, which means that we've added an extra £218 into our sinking funds this month, which is great stuff because obviously I have put money into all of those annuals and I have completed that emergency fund, but obviously I've paid some money out for my holiday and things like that, which has obviously taken off it. I've used some money out of the gifts and out of date night and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that is just we're going great guns with that, so I am more than happy with where my sinking funds are at the moment. So I think the only thing I need to do now is get rid of this 50p, which I should be able to do pretty quick because there is a 50p. Yep, there we go. So I'll cross that off and pop that into here. And yeah, we've done, it's been a bit of a long video actually for me. So yeah, so we've got everything checked out for the month. We've closed out November quite nicely. We've got rid of our back to bank money. We've topped up our sinking funds to see what is going on with that. Yeah, so it's all going pretty good so far. So yeah, I am going to attempt to do my cash stuffing video after this. I'll be honest, I haven't been to the bank, so it will depend on how much money I have got that I'd already got out, because I do sort of get a little bit out at the end around payday for these cash stuffing videos. So I'll see how I get on with that. If I haven't got enough, what I'll do is I'll go to the bank tomorrow at some point, and then probably have another late night video filming session for you guys. So once you know, everybody's kind of gone to bed on Monday night and I've come home. So yes, so thank you so much guys if you're still with me. If you haven't already and you would like to, please do give this a thumbs up. please do subscribe. There is the notification bell, and of course there is that lovely comments box down below, which I know a few of you do like to leave me a little comment now and again, which is really great to read. Until next time, guys, I hope you've had a wonderful weekend and you have a really good start to the week. And until next time, please do take care. Bye, guys.